Hello, everybody, it's Simon Woods, and as you know, I've been thinking, and that can be dangerous. I just finished up a wonderful documentary on Netflix. It's called For the Bible Tells Me So. If you want to check it out, it's on Netflix under documentaries. It's really easy to find, and it is wonderful. It discusses how the Christian church, through their sermons and practices, preaches hate, and I believe it. It focuses on homosexuality within the church and so forth and so on. And while watching this, I was absolutely appalled with the actions and the behaviors of the parents of these homosexual kids. They're so worried about their reputation and how they'll be viewed in society because you have a homosexual child. That is ridiculous. That is your goddamn child. You raised them. Who gives a flying fuck if they are gay or lesbian? That is completely unfair to shut them out of your life because you find it icky that they're attracted to someone of the same sex. In fact, in one woman's letter, she addresses her daughter coming out as a lesbian as a total waste. A total waste. What the serious fuck? That is your daughter. Who the hell cares if she's a lesbian? What you should care most about is that she is happy. And that is it. But as the film continues, it dawned on me that one of the only reasons Christians fight so hard to stop homosexuality is because of the line, "A man shall not lay with another man as he does with a woman," Leviticus what the fuck ever. And it's all about procreation, popping babies. The world is overpopulated. And if you look at it from that standpoint, way back when the damn book was written, they needed a population. They needed a populace. They needed people to continue their stories, their legacies, their, beliefs, because people were succumbing to war and famine and disease. So having a vast number of offspring guaranteed that somebody would carry on your legacy. Nowadays, the earth has over 2 billion people, and there are so many kids who are in orphanages or in foster care because their parents could not afford to take care of them, or their parents just didn't want to take care of them. And believe it or not, a lot of those parents end up being Christians. So if your number one reason to hate the LGBTQ community is that they can't procreate, you're sure as hell setting a good example by giving your child up when you were told to procreate yourself. That's ridiculous. I mean, hell, my wife and I, we plan to do in vitro fertilization, and that's awesome, but we will make sure sure as hell sure that we have the funds and the means to take care of this child before that child even walks in onto the picture. And I cannot tell you how many times I have run into, Christian people who have like 8, 9 frickin' kids, and this is not a joke. My sister lives in a trailer park, and down the lane there's a good wholesome Christian family with 8 or 9 kids with an alcoholic abusive father. Nobody's calling CPS, and it's because the Bible told them to be fruitful and multiply. We are killing our planet, we're running out of natural resources, and you still want to overpopulate? I don't get it. I just don't. It's almost like some sort of bad joke that I am begging to get the punchline of. But this film, it really draws to attention how much hate is being preached. I mean, I was astonished that they've been preaching this sort of hate against homosexuals since 60s. And to be honest with you, I mean, I can't lie with a man like they do with a woman unless you get really creative and your legs go up like that and all that stuff. I mean, seriously, guys. It's so wrong to punish your child because they happen to be attracted to the same sex. I mean, what on National Coming Out Day, I came out to everybody that I know. I am transgender, bisexual. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one, and there you go. And nobody gave a shit. Even my devoutly Lutheran grandma, she did not give two shits. She goes, well, good for you. And I think a lot more people need to be that way because preaching hate is going to do nothing for us. Calling people an abomination just because they're a human being is ridiculous. Oh, and just to get one clear point across, before Christianity existed, homosexuality was a common practice, okay? The Greeks, when they went off the war and they were away from their wives, they banged each other, and the wives banged each other too. There are mosaics on walls over there depicting homosexual sex long before Christianity was even a thing. It has existed since the dawn of time. Get over it. I'm willing to discuss your biblical belief structure, but you can't choke it down my throat that it is okay to discriminate against those people who just want to be happy. You cannot tell me it's okay to watch a daughter be disowned by her family because she just wants to be happy. And if you think that's okay, you got some serious fucking problems. But I guess that's just the US, right? You gotta destroy what you don't understand. But anyway, seriously, check out the documentary, guys. It's on Netflix. It's called For the Bible Told Me So. Tells Me So? Yeah, Tells Me So. And as always, the door to discussion is open.